Hello, I'm Kitty, and I hope y'all are doing well today. Yeah, I want to do my makeup in front of the camera because I like those kinds of videos. It's like you're watching your best friend do your makeup, and we can be online besties if y'all want. So I got my makeup here, and I don't have like a fancy setup. I'm just doing it in my room. So if that sounds like something that you're into, then keep on watching. Just for disclosure too, I am not a professional makeup artist. I'm just someone who likes to do makeup on their free time. Now that I got that out the way, I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera because that takes a really long time to do, and I make weird faces. So
1 week later.
So it's a whole different day. If you guys couldn't tell from the change in my outfit and glasses and whatnot, I'm on PTO. So I have not worked this entire week and I've just been relaxing and chilling. So it's actually almost a whole week later. I went to the store, I went to CVS, and I bought some new products. And I figured I would give them a try as I'm talking to y'all and shooting the shit. So yeah, I got this like makeup sponge by Real Techniques, and it has like a little powder side and a little spongy sponge for like the concealer and stuff. I kind of feel fancy. Also, I have a pimple here because my skin doesn't want me to be great, and I don't like it. I don't recommend. 0 stars out of 5. But yeah, the look I'm going for is gonna be here, insert here. And I was gonna go for like a fairy type look, but my mood has kind of changed and I kind of want to do like a goth, kind of like a clean goth look. So heavy eyeliner and a nice beat face, but we're not doing too much because I'm very classy. I'm very demure, okay? So yeah, hopefully this works. I have like 2 different foundations I'm gonna use, and they're both by Rare Beauty, and I'm using 390C and I'm using 400W because my skin tone is kind of like difficult to match for me, in my opinion. I have kind of like a neutral like tone, so sometimes like foundation looks too orange on me, and then sometimes it'll look too like light or too peachy. So hopefully mixing these 2 together will give me what I'm trying to go for. But I already primed my face. I used the e.l.f. poreless primer. Look at me talking like I'm just a little makeup girl. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I already primed my face, and there was something that really was heavy on my spirit to talk about, and I really just want to talk about how I don't have any friends. I am 28 years old. So let me just give you a little rundown of who I am. So yeah, starting over. I'm 28 years old. My name is Kitty. That's the name I go by. And yeah, I am from Michigan. And I am friendless. I don't have any friends. Well, I do have like 2 guy friends, but I don't know. For me, it's not the same as like having like female or like feminine presenting non-cis het male friends, you know, because I am not a cis het male, so cisgendered heterosexual male. And so I really wish that I had friends that, you know, kind of were similar to me in that regard. I'm gonna be looking in my mirror to just make sure this looks good. So yeah, I used to have friends. There was a point where I did have friends, and I actually had like a lot of friends in high school. Like I wasn't like super popular growing up at all. I was always kind of like the nerd, the quiet girl, but I always had like, just a decent amount of friends that I could like hang out with, and we could do things with. I could sit with at the lunch table, like during gym. I could partner with them, and during like our free period, we can chill and stuff like that. Same thing with high school. I had like a decent amount of friends in high school. I actually had at least probably 5 to 6 friends, which is a lot, and like acquaintances and stuff. And it was just so easy. I've been reflecting on just how easy it is, or it was as a kid to make friends, because like literally it was as easy as just like, oh, we are sitting together at this table. We both have a last name that is next to each other in the alphabet. So now we're sitting next to each other and now we're friends. It is not the same as an adult. It has been so freaking hard for me to connect with adults my age or around my age, and just make connections and like have friendship. Usually what happens is like I will, for instance, I've been using like Bumble BFF, or like there was like another friendship app that I use. I forgot the name of it. Vina or Ask Vina. I don't know. I've tried a lot, and I will get to a point where like, okay, I match with people and it's cool and we talk, and then all of a sudden it's just like null and void. It's like that person just doesn't talk to me anymore. They just kind of fall off. And I get it, because I too am not the best at like keeping in contact with people. I have like, I'm not the best at texting. But at least with me, like I will let people know like, hey, I'm so sorry, I'm busy. I want to like, text you. I want to like talk to you, but I can't do it right now because I'm busy with work or school or whatever. I give people that common decency of just being like, hey, I saw your text, but I can't talk right now, or I'm not in the mental space or the head space to talk right now. I'm gonna try this new, well, I don't know if it's new, but I'm gonna try this concealer. It's by, you can't see it, and I'm not no beauty girl, but it's by Joa, and I just saw it at CVS, and apparently it's a K beauty brand. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a go. Ooh, that's kind of light. Oh boy, that was a bit lighter than I expected. This is really, the coverage is just so good on this. Like, I didn't even put a lot underneath, but oh boy, I hope that this blends out well. This would be good as like a highlight, definitely. But yeah, anyway, what was I saying? I forgot. Anywho, I guess what I'm just trying to say is that it is just hard to make friends as an adult, and I've definitely tried. Oh yeah, so like I will give people the common courtesy of like letting them know like, hey, I did receive your text, and like, you are important to me, but I'm just busy right now. And I don't feel like people give that same type of like common courtesy as me. And it sucks because I have started so many friendships with people. Like I have, started seemingly really good friendships with people, and things seem to go well. They seem to really be interested in me. They seem to really, vibe with me, and just want to get to know me. And then out of nowhere, they just completely just stop talking to me, or they go like a month without speaking to me. And as I've stated, I'm not the best communicator, so I get it. But also, it's like, if I've like texted you, twice, and like, you had just finished texting me. That's the thing. There was someone that like had just finished texting me. Like I had made like a post on Facebook about friendship. They had just finished texting me, and I responded, and then like literally I didn't hear anything back from them. And then like I like reached out like maybe a couple days later, just asking like, hey, I just hope everything is okay. Like, how are you doing? And I didn't hear anything back from them. And they were on Facebook, posting and doing all that stuff. And like, I get it. I'm not like a high maintenance friend, but I just want to feel like I matter to someone who tells me I matter. I want to feel as though that's true. Like if you are saying, oh, I really think that you're a great person, I want to actually see that from you. And I don't want to like just feel like that's just you playing into your hand and like, just saying stuff just to try to like make me like you or whatever. I like this concealer. This is pretty cool. So yeah, it's just been hard, and I do get lonely, because there used to be a point in time when I would just accept anything, in my life. Like I was just accepting of how people treated me, period. I didn't have any like standards or like a boundary as far as like, this is what I want out of a friendship, and this is what I'm not willing to receive. And I just let people walk all over me. And I know that has to do a lot with like the trauma that I went through in my life. I have a lot of different things that I've gone through in my lifespan, in my lifetime, that, made me just accept things I shouldn't have accepted. And I didn't put myself first. I always put other people over me. So I'm just naturally, I'm naturally a giver. I'm naturally, I kind of do fear abandonment. I've definitely learned that in therapy. And that has a lot to do with my relationship with my father. Like that's where it stems from. It's a whole thing. It's just like an entire thing, and I could go into depth about it in another video. But yeah, I'm going to probably do my eyebrows because I feel like I should probably do my contour. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okie dokie. So yeah, I've just noticed that, as I'm on this journey, I just got this new brush, by the way. This is by e.l.f. and it's supposed to be like a little contour brush. So I'm just doing my contour. I'm not gonna go too heavy. This is by Fenty, this contour. I think it's in the color Truffle. So I'm not gonna go too heavy, even though it looks like I went heavy. I think this is how you're supposed to use the brush. I just want my face to look snatched like RuPaul. That's the dream. But yeah, anywho, I've, been going to therapy, for about a year now. This is like the first time that I've actually like seen a therapist that I feel like really resonates with me. and just understands me and just works with me really well. And so I'm like really healing myself. Like I'm really exploring like some really like deep rooted trauma that I have not talked about ever. And so with that being said, like I just feel like I think I'm gonna title this video like healing is a lonely journey or something like that, because like it is kind of lonely. Although it's necessary, like it definitely is needed, and I would much rather be a healthy person who is healed and is not, constantly living a life of being ruled by my trauma and being scared and being, just not my best self and letting like the past affect me. But I will say that because I'm healing, I have just lost so many friends. I don't know if that's true for anyone else who, is on a healing journey, but I have lost so many friends in the process of healing. Because of the fact that I'm just not willing to accept what I used to accept. I actually had a best friend at the time. We were best friends for like 2 years. I met her in 2021, I believe, but I think I was friends with her on Facebook for a while. And this person was posting about stuff that like just seemed like it was just red flaggy, like very like, oh, like I'm depressed, like just making it seem like, being depressed is just like so funny and just so fun, and like, oh my gosh, I am depressed and that's my personality trait, or I have all these mental illnesses and that's my personality trait, and I'm going to talk about it all the time, and I'm going to blame everyone else for my life not being the way I want it to be. That was very much this person. And I used to be that way. I used to blame everyone else for, my life not being the way that I wanted to be. And I used to blame, like I said, my relationship with my father and all the stuff that happened to me as a kid and as a young adult. But I started healing, and I became friends with this person when I wasn't like really like going to therapy or anything like that. I was just taking medication. So at the time I was taking, I believe, Prozac. I had just went from taking Zoloft to taking Prozac because the Zoloft just wasn't a good fit for me after a while. Like it was working and it just stopped. It did all that it could do. And so I knew that wasn't the right med for me. So I started taking Prozac at the time. And, I wasn't like actively trying to go to therapy just because I wasn't prioritizing it. So I was still, ooh, that is so dark. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's so dark. I'm gonna blend that out. It's just like a big doot around my forehead. Anywho, I think I also have ADHD, which is why I'm like very like just random, and I get, oh my gosh, I'm gonna try blending this out, y'all, because this is not put too much on there. But anyway, so yeah. Basically, this person that I met who became my best friend, I saw red flags with her. First and foremost, she was 4 years younger than me. So at the time, I was, I believe, 25. Or I was in 2021. Yeah, I was 25. And she hadn't even turned 21. So she was like 20. And she was very much someone that, like I said, she just blamed everyone else for her problems. She never took accountability for anything that she did, or anything in her life. And, I'm not going to say any names because that's not important. I'm also not trying to out anyone. I'm not that type of person. I also don't care. I'm not bothered enough by people to like talk shit about them. So, but anyway, I saw red flags with this person from the beginning. One of those, red flags just being the lack of accountability, the lack of like, saying, hey, like, I'm 20. I can like do stuff to improve my life. Like, yeah, I'm blaming my family, but I no longer need to do that because I am an adult and I have power and agency over my life. So yeah, I stayed friends with this person for 2 years, and all the while this person wanted to be in a relationship with me and secretly was trying to be with me. She has I don't know, a fiance. At the time was her boyfriend, and they were in a poly relationship. So I'm gonna try to contour my nose. And she wanted to be with me, and I never like led her on. I never like did anything to make her feel like I was interested in her. Like I was actively dating other people. Like I always like just said, oh yeah, you're a great friend. Like I just wanted to like, essentially I didn't want to be another person that was like, that abandoned her, quote unquote, because she said that everyone abandoned her. So I didn't want to be another person that did that. And so that was my fear. Oh my gosh. With, oh god, it just looks terrible. But, just roll with it. Just roll with it. It's gonna look better. It's gonna look better. We're gonna blend this out. Just trust the process. Oh gosh. So yeah, I didn't want to be another person that essentially, abandoned her or, just let her down. So that was my reasoning behind staying her friend, and I should have just been honest. And I ended up getting into a relationship. I'm actually in a relationship with someone right now. We've been together for almost 2 years, and I love him dearly. His name is Matt. And she was so jealous that I was in a relationship, that I had found someone to be with, even though she had told me that she was very much happy for me and she wanted me to find my person. But when I found my person, I dropped something. Hold on. But when I found my person, she wasn't happy for me, and all that, oh, I just want you to be happy. That kind of just went out the window. And she basically accused him of not wanting to like get to know her and trying to make it seem like, oh, he didn't seem to like her and he didn't like her boyfriend, her fiance. And it was just a ploy to try to like keep me to herself. So yeah, I'm back, and I just did my eyebrows off camera, just because doing my brows on camera I feel like would be a lot. And so I'm about to finish my look off, so I'm gonna use the Dark Renaissance palette by Glam Goth Beauty, and I really like Marley. I'm a fan. I'm such a fan. I guess like I'm just saying all of the things in this video to just kind of say like, it's just frustrating, and I just want to know, does anyone else go through, or has anyone gone through what I'm going through right now? Like, I didn't think it would be this difficult to find companionship, And as much as like I know like overall like I'm good with myself. Like I love myself enough to where it's like I don't need to be with anyone else. I don't need to have like other friends or, like I don't need people, you know, to fulfill me. I feel like I'm definitely fulfilled within myself. But I do think that it would be nice to like just have people that you can talk to when you're feeling down, when you feel sad, when you like, want to go someplace and you don't want to go by yourself. Like, I just feel like that's normal. I just want to talk about it because if you want to be my friend, go on ahead because I'm definitely looking. Maybe we'll be internet friends, we'll be internet buddies. I'm definitely taking applications. I'm just gonna go on ahead and speed through my look really quickly. And yeah, we'll see the finished result. So this is the finished look. I tried to recreate a look I saw on Pinterest. And I think it turned out pretty well. But thank you guys for watching my video. This was pretty therapeutic, just being able to like talk about my feelings and just, yeah, I don't know, treat you guys like you're my friends and just people listening to me and stuff like that. But I did want to say that I do feel like for the people who are going through similar things as me, having trouble finding just like lasting friendships and companionship and trusting people, finding good people in their lives, it's gonna be okay. Like, we're gonna find our people, and it might take some time, but those people will come. Just, I'm gonna continue to be myself because I'm pretty cool, and I feel like the right person or people will gravitate towards me. And I'm just gonna keep thinking that, and just trusting the universe will give me the positivity that I need in my life. But I hope you guys have a great day, great night, and yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.